Hi students, how are you? I hope you are all doing well at home. As part of online class, we have been in the fourth chapter, that is lines and angles. See, first I told you earlier, we have been learning about basic terminology. Before this we have learned about line segment, and now we are going to see ray. What is a ray? See, ray is a part of line which has starting point but no ending point. How it will be? P some Q. It is a part of, it is a point on this line, but not Q is an ending point. See, this ray means it has starting point P, but it has no ending point. As this arrow shows this way, it will go infinitely very long distance. We cannot say where it will start. So here ray is a part of line which has starting point and no ending point, and we denote PQ ray as PQ and one way arrow. This is denoted for a ray. PQ is a ray, that means P is starting point, Q is also a point on the ray, and it is moving towards Q side, whereas it has no ending point. So PQ is a ray. If I take another one, SR, I can write this as SR ray. Why? Because S is starting point, R is ending point. So this is for ray. Now angle. How angle is formed? Let us see. Angle is formed if you take a ray, suppose O and A. O is initial point, some other point A is on this ray, and if rotates like this, at some time it is at this position, at some time if we rotate this along this way, it's some particular time, suppose it is at this point OB. The rotational distance between OA ray and OB ray, that is called angle. What we call this? Angle. And this is denoted by angle AOB. We are coming from along the way A, and O is the corner and B is the ending point. That means we are going towards OB way. The middle point O is the angle which is a corner at which the angle is formed. O is the point at which angle is formed. If you take any angle, if it is mentioned by 3 points, the middle point, the angle is situated. Here O is the angle, O is at the O, angle is situated. Now degrees. What are the degrees? Degrees are the measurement for angle. So if you take a circle and divide like this, the very small part of if you divide this into 360 parts, one part is called 1 angle, 1 degree. What you call? 360 parts. The angles are subtended by a particular part, a single part. When it is divided into 360 parts. The angle of one part subtended at the center is called 360 degrees. We denote degrees like this, and one part is called, one part subtended angle at the center of this circle is called 1 degree. If it is divided into 360 parts, like this. I may not be able to show 360 parts, but like this, if you divide, one part will subtend 1 degree. So degrees are the measurement for the angle. In the remaining, we are going to learn in the remaining.